Welcome to Polka Time Again from the studios of WCTV in Wadsworth, Ohio, with our co-host today, Mr. Paul Yeager from Doylestown, a musician with the Frank Stanger Orchestra. We hope to entertain you for about an hour with some good polka music, and let's see what happens. Paul, what do you think?
Yeah, I thank you for having me back, Gene. Kind of makes me feel like I didn't mess up too badly the last time I was here.
Oh, no, it's nice to have a good-looking fellow as a co-host instead of that other guy.
Yeah, I hope he shows up at some point.
But maybe we better move along here. Let's get started with Richie Yurkovich this morning and a polka holiday. I hope that's what it turns out to be.
Swing and sway, it's a polka holiday. Polka time just can't be beat. You just have to move those feet, and as the band plays night and day, you polka your cares away. Swing and sway, it's a polka holiday. Polka time just can't be beat. You just have to move those feet, and as the band plays night and day, you polka your cares away.
Very nice, very nice.
Great job by the guys and gal on the drums there.
That's right. Well, that always adds to the flavor of the group.
Of course.
Okay.
Nice vocals, too.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, shall we move along, or do you have something you want to throw out there?
No, let's take a little peek at some sunshine here, Gene.
Yeah, Larry Sodak, and this is a good tune. It's appropriate at any time of the year if you can work it out. Sunshine Polka. We'll take it.
Don't you know, dear, that I'll always love you, never ever go away. Don't you know, dear, that I'm thinking of you, promise me you'll always stay. We'll sing in the sunshine, drinking up our sweet wine, chasing all our blues away. We'll sing in the sunshine, drinking up our sweet wine, chasing all our blues away.
Slunce jasne za černými mraky zemi se chyluje. Slunce jasne za černými mraky zemi se chyluje. Ty český vojáky, všetky závodníky na vojnu vemuj. Ty český vojáky, všetky závodníky na vojnu vemuj. Ojo! Slunce jasné.
Excellent job there, Gene.
Yeah, a lot of folks having a wonderful time dancing there too. Huh?
Yes, they were. Hey,
Well-
we're going to tell all the folks how to get a hold of us later on in the show, but this is one such example of that. Somebody contacted the show and told us that we need to wish Edward Snyder from Medina a happy, happy birthday. The birthday's coming up on March 24th. And we're going to fulfill a request for Edward. It's a waltz called Lilies in the Moonlight. So happy birthday, Edward.
Yes, indeed, many more.
go. Waltz time.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
How about if we revert back to polka time right here?
Okay.
I see that this is a song done by the Polka Poppers, who I believe was headed up by an accordionist named Ray Palance. Excellent musician. This is a song, Gene, that I had the pleasure of recording a few years back with the Frank Stanger Band.
I suppose all the members of the band who were in the Navy enjoyed this, is that right?
Without a doubt, because it's called Shipmates Forever.
Yes, indeed. And beer for everybody.
Woohoo!
The happiest sailors you ever saw.
Shipmates forever, wherever we may go. We'll always be together, darling. I want you to know. Your dreams and my dreams together will come true. If only you will love me just as I love you. Shipmates forever, wherever we may go. We'll always be together, darling. I want you to know. Your dreams and my dreams together will come true. Only you will love me just as I love you.
Okay.
Now that was one heck of a collection of musicians there, Gene, because on the drums you had Porky Panikovar, who many people think was the best polka drummer ever. And I noticed I saw my buddy Ronnie Sluga on the banjo.
Oh, yeah.
And many
Yes,
people
indeed.
consider him to be the best banjo player in the polka field forever and ever.
Okay, well, you would know, being a musician. I'll take your word for it.
Hey, we wanted to let the folks know that if you want to get your fill of polka music in the Akron, Canton, Barberton area, we're going to let you know how to do that right now. On Tuesdays, there's a polka jam at the Akron Fraternal Order of Police Lodge, which is on Lay Drive off of Waterloo Road, Akron, Ohio, Tuesdays from 2 to 4:30. Wednesdays, you can do a double dip. On Wednesday afternoon, you can go to the Canton Polish Club, which is on Henry Avenue, right off of Route I-77. That features Mike Hoagland, Jim Bebesy, Dave Fry, Alan Roth. What a great lineup that is. And that's on Wednesday afternoons. Wednesday evenings, you can go to Barberton, Ohio, to the Barberton Sokol Center, which is on Hopkinton Avenue. That's Barberton, Ohio. Thursdays, you can go to Akron, Ohio, to the Polish American Club, which is on Dan Street, right off of Glenwood Avenue, which is also right off of Route 8. And on Fridays, you can head back to Barberton to the Slovene Center. The jam session is on Friday afternoons. So you've got more than a few choices on how to fill your polka fix.
Yes, indeed. And that one at Barberton is always a lot of fun because after the jam session, they have a dance downstairs in the main hall.
There you go.
And
Sounds
of
good to
course,
me.
The bar is open,
That sounds great to me.
Makes it a lot more fun. Maybe we better get back to some polka music. What do
Okay,
you
how
think?
about some button box songs?
Okay. Well, let's go international. We're going up to Canada for all our friends. The Leap of Park Button Box Club and a nice polka. Let's see what it looks like.
Here we go, button box time.
Looked like it was performed up in Cleveland on a Sunday afternoon.
I believe so. Hey, we're going to do a song right here by Frank Yankovic, America's Polka King. And I had the pleasure to meet Frank just one time, and it was at a Penn Ohio Polka Pals Man of the Year award dinner. Frank was very gracious to have some young guy sit next to him and pepper him with a bunch of questions about his career. But here we go. Frank Yankovic, Cleveland, the polka town.
Yes, sir. Cleveland.
Cleveland.
There I met a girl one evening. Now I'm Ohio bound. Our wedding bells will ring out in Cleveland. That's the place where I intend to settle down and listen to the rhythm of the polka in Cleveland, the polka town. Things are so relieving. I'm going to Polka Town. It was there I met a girl one evening. Now I'm Ohio bound. Our wedding bells will ring out in Cleveland. That's the place where I intend to settle down and listen to the rhythm of the polka. Way down in Cleveland, the polka town. Where down in Cleveland, the polka
Frank Yankovic.
And there you have it.
Who are those two good-looking guys?
Those were some young-looking guys there, Gene.
Really well dressed too. A little history there.
There you go.
Oh my.
Frank Yankovic, Cleveland or America's Polka King.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Here's Cleveland's polka team. No, I'm just kidding. We got Joey Tomczyk coming up, and for all the young ladies out there, this is from your boyfriends. I'm sure they've called you this hundreds of times. What do you think?
I'm sure of that.
A little tune called Sweet Polka Dot.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, she's the one the fellas cry for. She's the one they do and die for.
You do and die for.
And when the band begins to play.
Sweet polka dot, oh what a gal. Sweet polka dot, oh what a pal. She's the one the fellas cry for. She's the one they do or die for. And when the band begins to play, sweet polka dot begins to sway. No other girl can find a partner, 'cause polka dot has all the fellas after her. Sweet polka dot, oh what a gal. Sweet polka dot, oh what a pal. She's the one the fellas cry for. She's the one they do or die for. And when the band begins to play, sweet polka dot begins to sway. No other girl can find a partner, 'cause polka dot has all the fellas after her. Play it again, Joey now.
Here we go.
What do you think?
Fantastic. Joey always does a great job.
Well, we're coming to the high point of the program.
Wow.
One of the finest polka bands in the Akron-Cleveland area, if you exclude the fellow on the drums.
Of course.
Just kidding, just kidding. It's the Frank Stanger Orchestra, and our co-host is the person that handles the percussion instrument for those folks. And they're going to play a tune called Terazinka. Great, great Slovenian tune.
That was
Frank.
quite a performance.
Yes, and the rhythm is always so perfect with that orchestra for some reason.
For those of you that were a little mystified by that, the young lady playing the button box that was in the center of the picture, her name was Kara, and I'm fishing for her last name. I just don't remember it. But that particular year, she was crowned Miss Slovene Fest at the Slovene Fest at Enon Valley, and so that's why she had the tiara on. And I tell you, Gene, she was quite a young lady, because at that time she had just graduated from college.
Oh my!
And then she told me she was going to not only pursue her MBA degree, but also a law degree.
Oh my
So
goodness!
that's a lot more on her plate than I ever had.
Well, that polka music can do a lot for you. Yes, indeed.
So let's go back to back with the Frank Stanger Band.
Okay.
This was a tune that we did at a weekend polka fest at Seven Springs, Pennsylvania. I believe it's going to feature Pat Hutch on the vocals with Ted Leshak. It's a beautiful waltz entitled "I'll Wait for You."
like a husband waiting for his wife to come out of the restaurant.
Coming of spring with all in bloom. Coming of Cinderella with flowers for you. When summer comes with playful night and sun so bright, warm to love inside. Coming of fall, birds fill the sky. As winter starts her snow, then I will die, waiting for you, for your return. Together we will know her love is true. Coming of spring with all in bloom. The men of Cinderella with flowers for you. As summer comes with playful night and sun so bright, warmth, love inside. Coming of fall, birds fill the sky. As winter starts her snow, then I will die, waiting for you, for your return. Together we will know her love is true.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very,
Not only a good sounding band, a really good looking band. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Well, you know what? a lot of folks will probably want to call in and comment on that last comment. Maybe you should let them know how to be in touch with us.
Yes, I'm going to do that right now. As you noticed, we wished Edward Snyder from Medina a happy birthday. And the reason we were able to do that is because they reached out to the show. And we want to let you know how you can reach out to Polka Time Again. As you see on the screen, if you want to use the old-fashioned USPS, you can write to Polka Time Again, care of WCTV. We're at 619 School Drive in Wadsworth, Ohio, 44281. If you don't want to use the mail system, you can email us, wctv@wadsworthcity.org. Or how about call the show, 330-336-7919. And yes, we do have a Facebook presence. Look up Polka Time Again. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, here's a group called the Northeast Ohio Jammers. I have a feeling they're from Northeast Ohio.
Sounds pretty correct to me.
And they're going to play a tune that polka jammers all over the country have played at one time or another. Trumpet Echo. I don't know why they play that. It's all accordions.
I saw in the center there, that was our good buddy Pete November on the button box.
The Northeast Ohio Jammers.
Yeah, Northeast Ohio. Hey, you know how people come up with these crazy national days like National Donut Day or National Whiskey Day or whatever.
National Drink a Beer Day.
National Drink a Beer Day. You know what today is, Gene? Now, this is a real stretch. It's National Fill Your Stapler Day. Okay, now how somebody came up with that one is beyond me, but hey, Joanne, if you have any clerical duties out there today, you can fill your stapler up and feel good about it. And today happens to be Prince Edward's birthday.
Oh, the prince, and I didn't send him a card.
Darn it.
Oh, my.
At some point, he's going to be the King of England, so there you go. And you know whose birthday it is tomorrow, Gene? Lawrence Welk.
Okay, Lawrence Welk.
So I guess this next song, we should introduce it with a 1 and a 2 and
Go dance the polka. 1 and a 2 and a 3.
Jerry Darlock.
When you're feeling sad and blue, here's one thing that you can do. Go dance a polka. When the world has got you down, here's a way to turn that frown into a smile. Go dance a polka. When you're on the dance floor, all your troubles disappear. Look around you, all you see are smiles from ear to ear. When you're feeling down and out, that's the time for you to shout. Forget the blues, and dance the polka. Oh yeah, let's hear those street dances. When you're feeling sad and blue, here's one thing that you can do. The blues, go dance a polka. When the world has got you down, here's a way to turn that frown into a smile. Go dance a polka. When you're on the dance floor, all your troubles disappear. Look around you, all you see are smiles from ear to ear. When you're feeling down and out, that's the time for you to shout. Forget the blues, go dance a polka. Go dance a polka. Go dance a Go dance a polka.
Looked like you had a nice crowd there.
Yeah, having a good time.
Yeah, well, anytime you're at a polka dance, you're having a good time, you know that.
Yeah, speaking of which, I received a call this morning from my good buddy Anthony Solkar, who has a band of his own, and we are going to be playing a job this Saturday night, which I believe is March the 14th, Saturday, March the 14th, at the Barberton Slovene Center. Now, this is not a polka job. This is a job that the ballroom dancers wanted to put together. So you'll get your fill of ballroom dancing, slow dancing, cha-chas, rumbas, tangos. That's with Anthony Solkar's band at the Barberton Slovene Center, Saturday, March 14th from 5 to 7:30. And yours truly will be back behind the drums that day.
And that is on 14th Street, I believe.
14th Street in beautiful Barberton, Ohio.
Home of the Magics.
The Magics.
Okay, well, let's see where we're at now.
How about if we go Youngstown way?
Oh, Del Sinchek and the boys, yeah, out of Youngstown. And I grew up in that area, and Youngstown had a tough reputation for gangsters and so forth at the time.
How about gypsies? Were there any gypsies in
Probably
Youngstown?
Lots of them. And I always, the big joke was, you got somebody you don't like, I'll call my friends in Youngstown. They'll take care of it.
There you go.
I'm glad that's over with. Well, let's see what we got here.
How about Gypsy on the Hillside?
Yeltsinchek and the boys. What do you think?
Nice crowd. They were having fun, weren't they?
Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Are you ready for a little trivia?
Yes, I want to hear a little trivia.
Well,
Gene.
it's basketball season, you know, and all these college teams are scoring 95 to 78 and 110 to 93, that kind of thing. But the lowest score ever recorded, I believe that's what I'm after here. Yep, it occurred back in 1973. Wow, not too far back. The University of Tennessee ran all over Temple University by the score of 11-6.
Wow, that must have been action-packed.
I bet the fans loved it. Yeah, they probably went out for a drink and came back and had a hot dog.
Without a doubt. Definitely before the shot clock was instituted. There's no doubt about that.
Yes, indeed. Well, that's enough basketball trivia. Let's see where we're going here.
Hey, how about if we go to OHIO, Gene?
Oh, the Magic City Button Box Showcase. What a group. Mostly good-looking fellas. Except I'll have to check the drummer. I don't know. Here we go. Gypsy on the Hillside.
No. OHIO polka.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, we got a chance to see Richie Underation back there on the button box.
There he was.
He's kind of the leader of the jam session Friday at the Slovene Center.
Oh,
isn't he?
good, good. Yeah, speaking of those jam sessions, we wanted to let you know one more time, if you really love polka music, hey, even if you don't, come on out because it's great music. On Tuesdays at the Akron FOP, you can get your double dip or double dose on Wednesdays. Go to the Canton Polish Club on Henry Avenue to see Jim Bebesy and the guys. How about on Wednesday evenings at the Barberton Sokol Center on Hopkinton Avenue in beautiful Barberton, Ohio?
And it's a lovely chance for some refreshments there.
There you go, which is always, to me, the most important
The
part.
music always sounds better after a couple of those refreshments.
Yes, it does. How about Thursdays at the Polish American Club on Dan Street in Akron, Ohio? And on Fridays, we saved the best for last. The Barberton Slovene Center with our own Rich Underation leading the charge.
Yes,
Friday afternoons.
That's a great, great place to go. And then after the jam session, there is a dance at the Slovene Center. So it's a big, big afternoon
Sounds good to me.
and evening. Well, it looks like it's time to close it out for this week. Anything else? I want to thank you, by the way, for filling in. It's nice to have a handsome person as a co-host.
Wow. Let's hope Mike's not watching this in
Yeah.
sometime in the near future.
Well, if he gives me trouble, I'll take him out of the will. You know,
Wow.
He's
Oh.
my son.
I thought you said you were going to take him to the woodshed.
Well, that too. I've done that many times over the years.
I wanted to thank you, Gene, for having me back. And hey, happy polkas to everybody out there.
Yes, indeed. Well, let's see what we're going to do here. I think let's close out with Joe Bino, great, great group out of the Youngstown area, I believe, and a nice polka. Hope to see you next week at the very same time. Be kind to your neighbors, and thank you very much, Paul.
You are very welcome. Bye-bye.
Se to tancuje, zpívá a notuje, když naše kapela z vesela vyhrává. Chlapci a děvčata vysknou a poskočí, ta naše kapela každého roztočí. I love to dance with you, sweetheart, romance with you, in our old rendezvous, where we met long ago. And as we whirl and twirl, you are the only girl. My darling, can't you see, darling, I love you so.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.